Alright, so I recently started tearing down a motorcycle to refinish it. I haven't been showing any of what I've done so far just because it's spring was kind of rolling up, so I wanted to get the project rolling and kind of get it done with before spring. But I've come across my paint situation and I thought that would be a fun project to kind of show. Right now is the testing to find out exactly what route I want to go with the paint process, depending on which finish I decide. So I've got a few different options that I'm kind of spraying test pieces with, and we'll see what pans out. Right now, I'll give you a rundown on the bike and let you see what kind of condition it's in right now. Let's do it. Alright, so here she is, looking pretty rough. I had a couple of dents I had to get out of the tank here, had to cut one up top, another one around here on the other side. The handlebars are off of it now, just hanging. I've got another handlebar, actually I've got raw steel coming to fab up a new handlebar for it. I've got a seat for it here, that'll go on there. Pretty good looking, I think. It's gonna get a rear fender tucked in here, and I've got a front fender on the way. All three of those pieces, the rear fender, the front fender, and the gas tank, that's all gonna get paint. And now we're gonna work on actually coming up with what we're gonna do for paint. All right, so I've got 3 test panels, just little 6" by 6"-ish steel plates that I'm gonna spray in 3 different manners to see what method I might want to go with before I actually commit to putting paint on the tank and fenders. Piece number 1, all of them right now have a self-etching primer on them. Each piece is gonna get, for right now, probably just 1 coat, just for testing purposes, of a black base coat. After that, piece 1 and 2 are going to get a silver textured metallic, and piece number 3 is going to get the same textured metallic. However, while it's wet, immediately after spraying, I'm going to lay some saran wrap over top of it, kind of move it around a little bit, and see what happens with making kind of a marble effect out of it. So I've tried a couple of pieces here the last couple of days, trying it. I'm not ready to give up on it yet, but it might not be the way to go. After the textured metallic, the silver metallic, piece number 1 is going to get clear after that. So we're just going to see what that looks like with just the silver metallic, clear coat over top of it. And for right now, I'll just be spraying a 1-part clear just to get an idea of what the look is going to be. I don't want to use the expensive clear coat on just these little test pieces. Piece number 2 is going to get a translucent black, which is actually meant for headlight tinting and whatnot, but I want to see what that looks like if I can deepen the tone of that metallic on that piece. Piece number 3, after the textured metallic, is going to get a round of clear coat, and that's going to be my sanding coat so that I can get a smooth finish back out of it. Because remember, I'm going to take some saran wrap on top of that silver metallic and move that around. So it is not going to be a smooth surface when I'm done with that. Once it dries, it's going to have some peaks and valleys in it. So that round of clear is really meant to be a sanding base to come back to a flat surface. Piece 1 is done at that point. Base coat black, silver textured metallic, clear coat over top of it. Part number 2 is pretty much done at that point. It will get a round of clear, so it's going to get base coat black, textured metallic, a translucent black, and after that, translucent black, it'll get a round of clear. The part number 3 that's going to get the marbling effect will get the clear coat so that I can come back and sand it flat. After that, it's either going to get the translucent black, depending on what part 2 looks like, our test piece number 2. If I like the look of that, then it's going to get some of that translucent black over top of it. If not, then I'll immediately come back with clear over top of that for a final flattening coat. All right, let's spray some paint. Okay, so it's been a few days since we shot the test panels, and I've got a couple of them to show you. One of them didn't turn out good at all. I've actually already cut that up and used some of that steel for some other stuff on the bike. But I've got two of them to show you. The base black metallic silver with just the clear coat over top of it. I've got that one, which is super bright. I'm not really liking the direction that that's going. And I've got the marble effect, which turned out really nice, and I've made two of those since I started this video just to see if it was repeatable, and it's looking pretty hot. Take a look. There you have it. I think that marbling effect, I'm going to give it a shot on the bike. So I'll keep you guys posted. I'm sure I'll turn out another couple of videos on this project. Hopefully it'll get finished up here pretty soon. Still waiting on the fender to come in so I can actually get it mounted, and then the paint process will begin. I'll catch you on the next one.